School, Bob Tully Field at Roncalli Stadium. In the spirit of sportsmanship, we ask that all fans act responsibly and encourage those around you. Abusive language, authority conduct is unacceptable and not welcome at IHSAA.
Hey, welcome into the Indianapolis Fruit pregame show. My name is Nathaniel Finch with the Roncalli boys head lacrosse coach A.J. Ablog. This is the Indianapolis Fruit pregame show, a family-owned leader in quality produce since 1947, delivering everything from organic produce to gourmet grab-and-go offerings. That's at indyfruit.com. Today, it's the Panthers of North Central and the Royals of Roncalli. Girls lacrosse action for you from Bob Tully Field. Senior night tonight for the Royals, though they will play again later this week as they host a Buff team that they were supposed to play last week and got rained out. So not quite the last game of the season. They'll play again tomorrow night here on this field, but this is considered senior night. They just announced the seniors before the game started, and now we're ready to play a good old game of lacrosse, and we'll get into it right after this. This is the Indianapolis Fruit pregame show. A.J. Ablog joins after this. We'll get you the lineups and the keys to victory coming up on the Roncalli Media Network.
Looking for reliable HVAC professionals? Look no further than Anne and Bartram Heating and Cooling. Whether you need a routine maintenance check or an emergency repair on a heating or cooling unit, Anne and Bartram are available to handle all of your heating, cooling, and ventilation needs. Anne and Bartram strive to be the best, so call them today at 317-889-9574. They even have 24/7 emergency service. Call them today, Anne and Bartram, 317-889-9574.
Looking to make your brand stand out? Turn to Business Art Designs, celebrating over 35 years in the sign industry since 1990. As the official sign supplier of the Indianapolis Indians, they bring unmatched expertise to every project. From eye-catching temporary signage for any event, to durable, permanent signs that leave a lasting impression. Visit them on Main Street in the heart of downtown Beech Grove. Business Art Designs, proud supporter of Roncalli Athletics.
Discover the Coin Index in Greenwood. Have you inherited a coin collection you aren't sure what to do with? Are you interested in investing in precious metals? Then the Coin Index is your ultimate destination for coins and precious metals. We buy, sell, and appraise. Located at 857 North Madison Avenue, just south of the Greenwood Park Mall. For expert service and top-notch selection, visit us at coinindex.com. The Coin Index, your trusted partner in coins and precious metals.
Gallagher's Pub and Eatery, your go-to spot before, after, and during all Roncalli events. As a family-owned and operated establishment, we take pride in offering a warm, friendly atmosphere where you can savor delicious pizza, fresh salads, mouth-watering wings, and a wide selection of ice-cold beverages. With 25 smart TVs around the venue, you'll catch every moment of the action and never miss a sporting event. Whether you're gearing up for the big game or celebrating a win, Gallagher's is the
At Greenwood Vision Care, your vision is our priority. Dr. Olivia Yankee, Roncalli alum class of 2009, and her team treats you like family with expert eye exams, stylish frames, and personalized care. No rush, no hassle, just friendly service and sharp vision. Isn't it time you saw clearly and felt confident? Call Greenwood Vision Care today at 317-653-5872 to schedule your appointment. Greenwood Vision Care, where eye care feels like home.
Harding Porman is a full-service printing and brand communications company. From creative services and strategy to print, signage, digital output, warehousing and fulfillment, mailing, e-commerce storefronts, and even mobile solutions. They are dedicating to helping their clients get the most out of their brand communication efforts with the quality they can see and results they can be sure of. Get the most out of your brand communications. Certified to be the best, Harding Porman.
It's time for starting lineups. Brought to you by Indiana Electrical Services. First, your Roncalli Royals.
Nathaniel Finch with you. Let's get right into those lineups. as Roncalli and North Central set to get things underway in some girls lacrosse here in just a matter of moments. It is the Indianapolis Fruit pregame show. Starting things off for the Roncalli Royals, Kaylin Quinlan. She'll be out there starting with Micaiah Pearson, with Caroline Cruz, a pair of defense players in Nora Guthrie and Alex Gorski, as well as Ava Roel, Gracie Wenzel, Izzy Elliott, attackman Ella Holtz, Mariana Hauser, who, boy, did we see light up the score sheet a couple of games ago, Camden Timberlake, the midfielder, and Vivian Goodnight out there as well, ready to get things underway. By the way, your keeper, mentioned her name a minute ago, Gracie Wenzel. Those starting lineups, as you heard, brought to you by Indiana Electrical Services, handling all your electrical needs, big or small. Roncalli alums Jeff Russell and David Moran are proud to serve you. Indiana Electrical Services, powering your home, your business, and your school spirit. As we are set to get underway here on the Indianapolis Fruit pregame show and get this contest underway with AJ Ablog. I'm Nathaniel Finch, ready to roll here in what should be an exciting game of girls lacrosse. Roncalli started the season 1-4. Now they've won 4 of their last 5, firing on all cylinders. And we are ready to get underway here in period number 1. Trying to win this opening face-off, and the Royals do. And now Roncalli on offense. On the move here, it's Camden Timberlake. She'll look to run things. Up top it goes to Caroline Cruz. These girls coached by TJ Marsh in his second year at the helm. Spent 3 seasons as an assistant, then has taken over seamlessly as the head man. Just looking for a good opportunity here. The goalkeeper for North Central will have a lot of work to do this contest. And there right away, it's a goal already. Madison Lamb, the goalkeeper, she's the one that saw it go by. And they're going to give it to Ella Holtz, who scores her first goal of the contest. Or beg your pardon, Camden Timberlake, the one who let it rip. And now the Royals with an early lead on this Marion scoreboard. They'll give the assist to Micaiah Pearson, the senior, over to Holtz, the junior. And that's how we get this contest started. A great start here for the Roncalli girls lacrosse team. And I told you, a very strong last handful of games, winning 4 of their last 5. And it's plays like that immediately going, showing patience, and then putting one through the back of the net. And now we will see the goalkeeper for Roncalli with their hands full. Gracie Wenzel with some sun in her eyes for the next 10.5 minutes. North Central looking to run some offense. With it now is Sky McAfee. She'll run back to X. Now it goes to Emmy Mormon. A triple team there. She has to retreat. The game ball today brought to you by Skip Cheeseman Dental Services. Smile with confidence for all your dental needs. You could call Dr. Cheeseman. Skip Cheeseman DDS in Plainfield. Call or visit online at cheesemandds.com. And that game ball rolls. Fought for. Scooped back up. Or is it still being fought for? Now it's in the Royal zone. Roncalli has it after the turnover. With numbers. It's a 4-on-3 odd man rush. Here we go. Here's a look in front of the goal. It goes awry, and it goes into the goal. What a shot there. Roncalli with the first 2 of the contest. And Mariana Hauser. assisted by Ella Holtz, who now has 1 assist. So Timberlake with a goal, Hauser with that goal, and Holtz with an assist. A hot start for the Royals. Two 0 Roncalli. Just past the 2-minute mark of this contest. Boy, if the Royals can average a goal a minute, wouldn't that be nice? Trying to fight for this one. North Central has it. Now on the run. With a little bit of open grass in front of Mormon. The freshman will look to run some offense. Stolen away. Royals after the turnover. Can they turn defense into offense? Rushing across midfield. The toss up ahead. Can't quite get a hold of that, but it's saved from going out of bounds. Royals will be able to run some offense here. Well done there by Holtz. Up top it goes. Timberlake, who owned the game's first goal. Hardly any wind here. Talk about our game time weather. It's brought to you by our friends at Whitetail Properties. Low 70s, and it's another goal. This wrister flips right past the goalie, and Micaiah Pearson makes it 3-0 Royals. Camden Timberlake with an assist. Incredible start here for Roncalli. We had broadcasted their game against Southport just a couple of weeks ago. It was very similar. It's not one girl that just dominates the score sheet. They're spreading it around, and it's another nice start. 8.5 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. There's another draw at midfield. Here we go. Royals with another one playing Make It, Take It. AJ Ablog is a hot start now for Roncalli.
Yeah, I mean, man, you're going up 3-0 in the first quarter. Again, it's just one of those make-it-take-it games.
3 different girls, too. This is not just one dominant player. This team really embodies the word team, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, when you have the depth of talent that Roncalli does, you are going to find the net. You're going to, we have multiple options. And with this team that's a little bit older, who can play a little bit more, who's a little bit more confident, you're going to see those games of multiple different, goal scorers. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I walked up the stairs.
You walked up the. Sounds like you ran up the stairs. You walked up the stairs.
No, I definitely huffed up the stairs.
Here's the look now for this Royal offense. 3 shots, 3 goals. They'll try to keep that going. Caroline Cruz with it. Now they'll swing it. Here's a look.
We're trying to find the cutter inside. Roncalli's doing a pretty good job possessing and being patient with the ball. No need to force it. Let's just relax. You guys are already dominant. You got Mariana Hauser wide open on the crease.
Oh, it's the first save of the contest for Brebeuf's keeper, Madison Lamb. A good one there.
Yeah, Camden just was like, you know what? I want it, and I'm going to take it. Sorry, get out of my way.
And she almost had it, too.
Yeah, she almost found 5-hole right there. But, sometimes those bouncers end up going straight to the goalie's chest. You got to find the right – if you're going to bounce the ball, you got to put it, at the very front of the crease. So you want to bounce it higher so it hits that top shelf. Or you got to bounce it to either side and go off hip.
Here's the free opportunity, and it is saved.
Looks like there's a call there. They might do that again. Both defenders collapsed pretty heavily on Mariana as she tried, probably getting in that shooting lane. They're going to move her to the middle now. Now, if you notice, Mariana's, she's got her left hand. She's going, this looks like a step-down rip.
She already has a goal today.
I would love to see a step-down rip right now. Oh, yes!
And it's in! Mariana Hauser with goal number 2, and A.J. Ablog with his crystal ball.
Yeah, you could see it. She was set right there, absolutely in the middle. In college ball, right? You have girls who can shoot 90 miles an hour.
Look at the replay.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Look at this. So Mariana's loaded up right there. She's as a lefty, right? He goes in, gets that shuffle, and rips, and it's absolutely phenomenal. She right now, I mean, this, and quite frankly, this is what I love about Mariana. Scores a goal, walks up, does the draw. Doesn't need to excessively celebrate. This is what to my opinion, the definition of grit. This is Coach AJ style lacrosse. Score the goal, get back on the line, do it again.
Here's the draw. She wins it again.
And wins it again. I mean,
take it.
That is domination at its best.
Get a whistle here. By the way, our keys to the game brought to you by Kids Abilities. No limits, only possibilities. Well, the 4-goal start to seem silly to ask you, AJ, but a couple of keys to this contest for the Lady Royals?
Yeah, I mean, okay, so we're looking at getting into postseason play, sectional play. The girls were ranked, last I saw, number 9 in 2A. Oh, that might be a push from behind. So they're ranked. So right now, racking up goals on a senior night, in my opinion, as a coach. Oh, that might be a crease. No, we're not.
Nice
racking up
there.
goals is not what I would. In all honesty, if I was Coach Marsh, I would say let's run our offense. Let's prepare ourselves for the tournament, right? Like beating up on North Central isn't necessarily going to do you any good. Let's use this opportunity to play up against and beat up against another, some more bodies, and work on our sets, work on our movement, work on our offense. Let's not ball watch. Let's work on executing lacrosse instead of just, backyard throw the ball.
There's the offensive rush and a whistle. By the way, North Central 2-8 on the season. They lost their first 6 games, then found a couple of wins. However, they're on a 2-game skid. So we talk about Roncalli starting 1-4. Now they've won 4 of their last 5, kind of playing their best lacrosse.
Yeah, and you want to play your best lacrosse come May. I mean, you want to play your best lacrosse come May because that's when that's when the postseason is. I think every coach would probably say you want to play your best whatever towards tournament time. I mean, I'm not the first one to say that, but like, in all honesty, you want to be clicking, you want to be firing all cylinders. Girls got sectionals coming up. They are good find.
Just goes wide. The shot from Timberlake.
You want those like. I sometimes I start a sentence and I just don't know when to end it.
Well, and I got to imagine your energy levels running a bit low after a lengthy boys game. You're down there on the sidelines coaching. First of all, thank you for the pregame interview. It was a lot of fun talking to you.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm riding on adrenaline right now. I'll be honest, I'm riding on a lot of disappointment too. If you watched the game before, you saw we were close. We had them within the first half. But we're a young team. We're a young team, and, I believe it's Mike Tyson with the great quote, everyone's got a plan to get punched in the face.
Yep.
In lacrosse, that happens. Lacrosse is a game of runs, and how do you respond when, you get punched in the face, when they come back and they score, or when they come out? They weren't any better than us, quite frankly. We're young. We didn't know how to not necessarily react, but we could not respond. And I think that's a maturity thing, 1,000%. That's just a maturity thing. My guys, I mean, just to be honest, and if we have teams scouting us, I mean, I guess that it is what it is. But like we just could not emotionally regulate, and that was how we lost, because guys were in their heads. They were finding excuses for poor play instead of finding solutions. Like Mariana Hauser, who just goes and
great
dogs.
Turnover there.
I mean, goes up and down the field. I would venture to say that Mariana Hauser probably has more. I don't know. I would say that her conditioning might be on par with track.
It's incredible.
She can go up and down, and again, lacrosse is fast on 2 feet. You go up and down, up and down, up and down. You don't realize that. My wife, she's an official, right? And she's got her watch, and she'll do 8 miles.
Jeez. Here's a
a
shot attempt, another save. Oh. Another shot attempt and a stick save.
And she'll do that in one game. Think about if you were doing a JV varsity game.
Oh, goodness. Or, you're doing 2 or 3 games in a week at times.
Here's a plug for the Indiana High School Lacrosse Association, the Officials Association. We went from 80 refs in Central Indianapolis last year to 40 this year. So we are in desperate need of officials. Visit IndianaLaxRef.com, or you can reach out to me, aablog@roncalli.org. If you're interested in becoming official, they're looking at turnaround people in 7 days. And I'll tell you right now, you'll make. Let me put it this way: if my wife worked every night of the week, she'd probably be making $1,000 a week.
You could stay home and watch the 2 little ones.
honestly, I thought about it, and I'd go crazy. Not that I don't love my kids. Shout out to Ken and Aria. But I need to be out around and yelling, and coaching is where it's at.
Here's North Central on offense. Been a minute since they've been in their offensive zone.
And North Central's got to stop the bleeding, right? You're 4-0 in the first quarter. You got to stop the bleeding. Put one in right now.
90 seconds left in the quarter.
Yeah, you got to put one in right now. You got to have a sense of urgency. You got to realize this first quarter is a goalie's bane of their existence. I would be ripping shots as far away as I could, knowing that goalie cannot see the ball. Absolutely. She's absolutely blind. She might as well have her eyes closed right now.
How about that 25-yard shot Nolan Laker hit from where the ball is right now earlier today? That was some incredible stuff.
And he used his opponent as a screen. So he used the guy in front of him, and the fact that Buff wasn't paying attention. That's if you go back, I went up to him right after that and said, dude, they aren't paying attention. You dig in and just shoot.
Speaking of shooting, here we go. With the look on the inside, it's Pearson.
Yeah, that was good defense by number 25 there, Gianna Peeman. She just held him on the inside, didn't let him get to the, in lacrosse, you have dominant hands, the right hand, left hand, right? So you don't let them be able to do what they want with their right, force them to go to their left, or their non-dominant hand, the hand that they struggle with, so they don't get that look. Oh, and that's
flag flies. Ball goes through the back of the net.
That's Kaylin Quinlan.
Another new goal scorer. 4 different Royals have contributed to the 5 goals.
And I was looking on that. I wondered if the foul was on us, the flag was on us, but it wasn't. That was a good find, just kind of like threading the needle. And, girls lacrosse, because there isn't that kind of contact, if you're able to just kind of weave, like bob and weave and get through and get your hands free and find an opening, man, you can get a ton of looks. What Nolan Laker did during our game, in the girls' game, would be incredibly illegal. Because you necessarily can't use, your defender as a screen. But, Nolan used the sun and a screen, and he caught.
Falling away, too.
Yeah, he caught that 5-hole. It was a solid experience. And, Nolan's young, and he's finding his way, too. He had 6 goals against East Side. He got, another 2 tonight?
Final 15 seconds here. And now 15 on the season. He's been playing well for you.
Yeah, in the grand scheme of things, you'd like your attackman. Quite frankly, you'd like your attackman to sit at probably 30 goals a season. He's sitting a little bit half, but you look at the schedule of games that we've played and what we've done. All you're looking for as a coach is you're looking for growth. You're looking for guys to grow and to step up when you need them, and he did today.
Back in a moment after this on the Roncalli.
Your vision from concept to creation. At Gemco Constructors, we're your one-stop partner in commercial construction, from mechanical, electrical, and plumbing systems to building automation and post-project service. We deliver projects on time, on budget, and built to last. Innovation, safety, and service. Proud supporter of the Roncalli Royals. Visit wearegemco.com today. Gemco, building your vision. Concept to creation.
A confident smile can change everything, and at Gorman and Bunch Orthodontics, they make that transformation fun, affordable, and easy. Whether it's braces or Invisalign, their expert team helps kids, teens, and adults feel proud of their smile every step of the way. With their convenient Southside location, Dr. Todd Hickman and his team have served our community for over 40 years. Gorman and Bunch Orthodontics, transforming smiles, transforming lives. Proud supporter of Roncalli and Roncalli Athletics.
Well, he was there for the other game.
Need the job done right. Trust Indiana Electrical Services, your IBEW 481 union contractor. Proud sponsor of Roncalli Athletics, we're here to handle all your electrical needs, big or small. Jeff Russell, class of 99, and David Moran, class of 94, are proud to serve the community they love. And of course, we're cheering on the Royals every step of the way. Indiana Electrical Services, powering your home, your business, and your school spirit.
Score big for Roncalli every time you swipe with Indiana Members Credit Union. When you use your IMCU Royals debit card for everyday purchases, you're helping fund Roncalli High School athletics with every signature-based transaction. Get your Roncalli Royals debit card free with your free IMCU checking account. Stop by your Southside branch at 5047 Madison Avenue or any IMCU branch near you, or sign up online at imcu.com. Swipe, support, repeat. Go Royals!
When it comes to physical therapy, you have the freedom to choose your provider. At Indiana Physical Therapy, our experienced therapists will work with you to create a personalized treatment plan tailored to your needs. Whether you're recovering from injury, managing a chronic condition, or looking to improve your sports performance, we've got you covered. Take control of your health and schedule your appointment today at indianapt.com or call us at 317-449-2333.
With that. Okay.
Back here to start quarter number 2. Roncalli girls lacrosse, the 5-0 lead over North Central. Coach Ablog, everything is going right for the girls in white down there.
Yeah, at least it's going right for some Roncalli lacrosse tonight.
I wasn't going to go there.
No, it's all right. It's all right. Hey, it's a learning experience. We got Park Tudor next Tuesday. Brebeuf beat Park Tudor. Coach Bogan is a dear, dear friend and mentor of mine. I absolutely love playing Park Tudor, and I'm excited to head over to the Panthers on Tuesday and try to redeem ourselves.
That whole brand new sports campus too should be fun to play at. It's all new stuff, new facilities. Pretty impressive for the size of school Park Tudor is.
I do want to give a couple shout-outs today.
Brought to you by the Kennel at Arbor Lane. Go ahead.
Brought to you by the Kennel at Arbor Lane. First shout-out goes to Roncalli girls lacrosse alum and Mariana's older sister, Lucy Hauser, who's listening down in Evansville. She's coaching the Evansville Bears, doing a great job. She was one of my OGs. Got to coach her for 4 years. Really proud of her. She played at Trine for 4 years. I still think she should come back and coach here. But then also want to give a huge shout out to a couple other alums. The first one being Allie Sissel over at Marion, winning the WAC conference over there at Marion. She was a stud last year as a freshman, now this year, and Marion winning the conference, making their way to the NAIA national tournament coming up here soon. And then assistant coach here, she's not here tonight because she's off at the national tournament for NCAA Division II.
Nice.
Lillian Iman, who was a goalie here all 4 years, another girl that I coach. Really proud of her. She's with the UIndy Greyhounds. If you don't know Indiana lacrosse, UIndy is
cream of the crop.
Is this like why UIndy is good at lacrosse? It's beyond me. But we are.
They have a lot of
team.
Canadians on that team. I'll say that.
Well, they started off. So the boys team started off recruiting Canadians. Don't ask me how the girls team because I don't know. But Lillian Iman, she's a goalie over there. They made it to the dance. They're ranked number 2, I believe, or 3 in the nation, NCAA Division II. So shout out to those 3. I'm super proud of those girls. And they're doing great things. Also, shout out to Scott Hauser. I can see you. If you can hear me, please wave so I know that you're listening to me.
And now we'll count to 30, and once the delay is gone, we will see him wave at us.
Yeah, if you're over there, you guys see the dude in the blue hoodie over there at the 50-yard line.
There he is.
Oh, there it is.
There he is.
There's the wave. Absolutely. Shout out to Scott Hauser.
2 minutes into this second period. Now the Royals back on the attack with Pearson.
Oh, she's got a lane. Oh, great kick save.
Off the foot of the goaltender, Madison Lamb. And now North Central gets a break. We'll see what they can turn this into. Some contact. You don't see that too often in this game.
Yeah, after watch or listening to the broadcast last time, I always thought about it, but I never really thought about just how big of a factor the sun plays. And right now, I mean, it's just brutal. And this is really when you want to be taking your rips.
And, this field layout is so rare as well. Typically, these high school football fields, they're oriented the other way where the sun sets in front of and behind the press box. So the broadcasters are the ones that have to absorb the sun and not the football players, or in this case, lacrosse and soccer and et cetera.
Yeah.
But this is one of the rare fields. There's a handful of them. This is one of the rare fields where it's set up differently. And
and that makes a difference. Trying to catch the ball in the sun is not great. These girls don't have helmets to help block the sun. At least with the boys' game, you have your helmet and you kind of tilt your helmet down to, like a cap to get out of the way. But you lose in the sun, you lose it, and God help you if you lost it. I've had balls. I mean, to be honest, during practice, I have balls hit me in the face because I lost in the sun. You know what I mean? Like, it hurts. Those balls are solid rubber. They are not fun to get hit, especially when, you can shoot upwards of 80 miles an hour.
Shot goes wide from NC.
Now, if you're North Central, you're really you gotta press. You gotta start this bleeding, but the coaching point is one goal at a time. One goal at a time. Just chip away at it, and then get the ball back. Make that take it. But
here's a turnover. Royals on the move. Can they turn defense into offense?
What a great slow break. That's got to be a tighter pass, but it's all right. You got no one there. It's a little bit safe, but it's a nice slow break from what we have earlier.
Hauser still on the move.
And it's just slow. We might get a little kerfuffle there. There we go. Being able to attack.
On the run. Here comes Timberlake spinning around, and she'll get rid of it.
Yep, and now you're going to go back, and you're going to go to X with
Haley Engel.
Excuse me, I wasn't trying to cough. With Haley, who's, again, you have a handful of alphas on this team. You have a handful.
Alphas.
You
with
have
a capital A.
Alphas on this team, yep. And Haley and, Mariana and Micaiah, like you have these girls who are veterans, who have confidence, who can take it, and they're not scared, and that's what you need.
Speaking of alphas, I was really impressed with the way, I know we talked about Nolan Laker earlier on, but Sam Dressman,
oh my goodness.
Gavin was giving him a hard time with all the penalties he was racking up, but I think it's chalked up to just him being confident and aggressive, and I thought some of the plays he made,
yes,
and just the way I was really impressed with the way he played. He was right up there in contention for our player of the game.
Yes, I mean, Dressman is time and time again. You'll see Dressman on Friday for Friday's broadcast. Let's play a little game. I'm gonna call stats. I'm gonna call our shots.
I'm writing this down.
Okay, I'm gonna call our shots. Sam Dressman's gonna have 10 college turnovers on Friday. He's gonna have.
Here's good night.
He's gonna have 15 to 20 ground balls.
Nice save from Lamb.
Great save, great look. Vivian, you got to find a corner and put it away.
Here's the question, though, AJ. Is he going to have a goal? Because he took a couple of shots today with that long stick, and it didn't quite go, I think, as he planned.
I told Dressman he had a green light to shoot because we had numbers in transition. They like to sub their whole team.
Look in front of the crease. Royals keep it on the ground ball.
You had plenty of opportunities. They didn't want to play. They subbed their whole team out on transition. We had opportunities. I said, Sam, to take the ball, rip it. You got artillery shells, rip it. You got a howitzer, take it, man. And he took a couple of them, but he kind of looked at me like I was speaking a different language.
He had the one shot, man. That looked like it was 80 miles an hour, and it was a stick save by their goalie, Zortman. It was so impressive.
I'll tell you right now, Dressman probably, without trying, will probably hit 80 with the pole. He's a hockey player. If that tells you anything, that ball, if it's on the ice, he'll take it. I mean, the turf. That was intentional, by the way. But
here's the move up top. Hauser with a look.
Dressman he'll have a night. I mean, you guys haven't seen it because the opponents that we've played. But he'll have a night on Friday, and it'll be nothing but the Royals.
Here's the blitz and the shot, and it banks in. Nice spike there.
I mean, Micaiah makes it look like she's not trying.
It's Micaiah Pearson.
Honestly, if you watched her run, she kind of ran and then
nonchalant.
That shot was not hard. That shot, to be honest, kind of was finessed, but she just was put it right where I need it. There's not a whole lot of sauce she put on it, but
here's a look at the replays. We get set for the next draw.
A goal's a goal, so you're going to watch her just cut down the field. She's going to drive right there down the right alley, all the way down, and dink, bada dunk, and it's in.
And that's how we had to break. Back in a moment after the timeout on the Roncalli Media Network.
1947, Indianapolis Fruit has been delivering the freshest fruits, vegetables, and flowers to Midwestern retailers, bringing quality and trust to every produce aisle. With over 170 refrigerated trucks, a premium supply chain, and more than 3,000 SKUs, including organic, ethnic, artisan, and gourmet grab-and-go options. We provide a full-service experience from farm to market. Indianapolis Fruit. Produce a fresh experience.
Whether you're heading out of town or just need trusted care for your pets, look no further than the Kennel at Arbor Lane.
With spacious indoor and outdoor accommodations, a caring staff, and a commitment to treating every dog like family, the kennel at Arbor Lane is where pets feel right at home. From short stays to extended boarding, your four-legged friends will be safe, happy, and loved. Give yourself peace of mind and your pets the care they deserve. The Kennel at Arbor Lane, a proud supporter of Roncalli Athletics. Visit thekennel@arborlane.com to learn more.
At Kids Abilities, we believe in one simple truth: no limits, only possibilities. Our dedicated team offers pediatric occupational, speech, and feeding therapy focused on sensory regulation, building intrinsic motivation, and making meaningful connections for children from birth to 21. We go beyond therapy. We support families, celebrate achievements, and unlock each child's fullest potential. Kids Abilities, where possibilities become realities. Visit kidsabilitiesindiana.com.
Providing comfort for families in their time of need is the main concern of the staff at Lauk Veldoff Funeral Home. We are a small family-owned firm and take great pride in the personal service we offer and the family-like atmosphere at our facility. At Lauk Veldoff, we only serve one family at a time, providing compassionate care and affordable options, truly part of your community. Lauk and Veldoff Funeral and Cremation Services. Call 317-636-6655.
Welcome back here. Out of the timeout, a quick look at how the 6th goal was put up. Thanks to the fantastic Micaiah Pearson.
She's so speedy. She's like a zip-zap. Do you remember the zip-zap little race car things? She just can zip and zap around the players. The acceleration is phenomenal, and she's a great athlete.
5 minutes to go in this opening half. All Royals to this part. Here's the draw. That sun in the way for just a little bit longer. We told you about the game time weather, low 70s, hardly any wind. It is a beautiful night after we got a little bit of rain today. Game time weather brought to you by Whitetail Properties with Bill and Jay Miner. Reach out to them for all your real estate needs. They could take care of you. That is whitetailproperties.com.
You know, I just want to say, oh, wow, what a drive.
To the back of the net.
Engel. You know, just taking that. I didn't realize how many lefties we have on this team. And I'll tell you right now, lefties are good in lacrosse, but like you get to higher levels, it is what it is. But like, at the high school level, right here, this amount of lefties honestly is shell shocking. I mean, you got Mariana Hauser, who I can tell is trying to better her game by only playing with her right. Shout out to Scott Hauser pushing her to only play with her right. But then now you got Haley taking the face off. Haley with strong left drives down Gia Lee with almost little to no angle, takes a little up step of Gia Lee and finds the far corner on a goalie who, quite frankly, is only going to try to go kick safe. She's not going to go try to get stick low. And so that was a good find, good finish, good for her.
Haley Engel with a beautiful goal there, and now it's 7-0 Roncalli. 4.5 minutes remaining in this half. Draw won by North Central. Boy, the Panthers could really use a goal or two here. They're going to try the final handful of minutes before we head to our halftime break.
I mean, if you're the Panthers at this moment, you got to do something. 7-0, you got to do something. Stop that bleeding. But here we go. Mariana going to her right. Now a great switch to her left and a great pass with her left. You can definitely tell that she's strong there.
Received by Cortland Marsh. Now Marsh with the blitz. She'll put it in front of the goal.
Yeah, so looks like they're going to camp. Who is that? 22, Vivian Ella Holtz. Looks like they're going to camp Ella Holtz right there on like the crease over there. Try to look for her to get her a look. Crease camping is, a form of camping. Like tents or in RVs.
And it's another goal. The Royals strike again. Cortland Marsh spikes that one home.
Yeah, she did a really good job. In fact, I'm actually surprised they didn't call shooting space in that one. But she drove in. And that, if you're a basketball fan, that is a layup. Like through and through. If you just watch how she took that ball and just drove to the rack. So if you look at the replay right here, okay, you're going to watch her on that bottom left of your screen, drive through 3-4 defenders, get that opening, and then just dump it.
Beautiful.
That is a layup, quintessentially, for all those who don't know.
8-0 Royals, 3.5 minutes to go in the first half. Of course, if we head to the second half and the Royals get up 10 or more goals, that means the running clock is enacted. It has been a very strong start. Make it, take it here.
That was a great win by Haley Engel, who's going to lob it to the crease, to the crank. Oh!
Yikes, that one bounces in.
Yes, they're going to credit that one definitely to Ella Holtz. You know, just like the ricochet. As a goal, you hate to see it. That is so demoralizing as if you're North Central on that one. That was rough. But incredible confidence, precision, athleticism by Haley Engel, just getting that win and driving down the field.
Here's a look at the replay.
Hard.
Boy, they announced Riley Marsh's name. We'll see if we can make out who will get credit here. You see the play there. Just a little unlucky for the tender Madison Lamb. Marsh with a nice goal. The junior, her first of the contest. Now 7 different Royals have contributed to the 9 goals scored today. The 2 of the pair, Mariana Hauser and Micaiah Pearson. Both of those looking for a hat trick. 3:20 to go first half. That's on the Marion scoreboard, Marion University. Just 10 minutes from downtown Indianapolis, a premier Catholic university committed to excellence in learning, excelling in teaching, research, and scholarly activities. Marion.edu. Become a Knight. North Central content slowing things down, being patient, looking for the right shot instead of just peppering the goalie. This is Emmy Mormon. She goes up top and, again, just patient. Here we go. Trailing by 9 goals, 2.5 to go in this first half on the Marion scoreboard. With A.J. Ablog, I'm Nathaniel Finch. Sylvia Mahaffey had it a moment ago. Now back to Mormon. And she'll make a charge. Good defense here by Roncalli. The Royals at 500 on the season. Ranked, as we talked about, entering the final stretch. This is their penultimate game as they play Brebeuf tomorrow night. Or does a rain makeup? This is supposed to be the final one. Here comes Riley Marsh. She'll look to go coast to coast. Here we go. Marsh with the pass ahead. An odd person rush, and it goes just wide. The chase won by Roncalli. Was a good look nonetheless. Just missed a hair to the right. With that look was Haley Engel, who shot on that side, and here's a goal. Roncalli adds another, up by double digits. And it's now Ella Holtz, the 8th different goal scorer for the Royals. This is incredible, the onslaught. Roncalli, after a slow start to the year, only winning 1 of their first 5 games, they have absolutely flipped that on its head, and they look like a very solid team in Class 2A. Here's a look at the replay as we get set for the next draw. Get you a better look when we have a chance. We've got just 60 seconds left in the opening half. That means coming up shortly will be our O'Reilly Branson halftime show. Be sure to stay tuned for that, where AJ and I will recap half number 1 and preview half number 2. That is the O'Reilly Branson Funeral Home halftime show. Here's the drive and the spike, and it's in. And it's Camden Timberlake with goal number 2 of the day for her. The Royals add another. 11-0. We still have 30 seconds left in half number 1. That is just make it, take it at its finest. You win the faceoff as you see here, and it's just go run down and score. Here's the replay. Clock strikes 0 on half number 1. It doesn't get any easier than that. What skill, how impressive. And the Royals tack on their 11th as we now head to the O'Reilly Branson halftime show. The first half is over. A lot of great to talk about on this Roncalli first half effort. Back in a moment with A.J. Ablog. I'm Nathaniel Finch, and you are watching this production on the Roncalli Media Network.
It comes to coin laundry. Laundry and Tan Connection stands out as Indiana and Kentucky's biggest and best. With cleaner, more spacious and user-friendly facilities, they lead the way in laundry services. But that's not all. They're also the area's premier tanning salon, offering top-notch tanning facilities at competitive prices and the best hours around. Discover why Laundry and Tan Connection is the top choice for both laundry and tanning by visiting laundryandtan.com today.
Marian University wants to know, what are you made of? At Marian University, our students are made of character and faith. Our students are service-minded and want to make a difference in the world. Our students possess the skills and intellect required of leaders. Come to Marian University, Indy's premier Catholic university, and let us help you find out what you're made of. You can apply for free today at marian.edu.
Since 1988, McGee & Company Fine Jewelers has been Greenwood's trusted, family-owned jeweler, helping you celebrate life's most memorable moments. From bridal sales and insurance appraisals to custom designs and expert repairs, we're a full-service jewelry store. And if you don't see exactly what you're dreaming of, our award-winning designers will create it just for you. McGee & Company Fine Jewelers, built on service, dedicated to quality. Visit us at 880 U.S. Highway 31 North in Greenwood, just across from the Greenwood Park Mall, or online at McGeeJewelers.com.
Family owned and operated since 1971, O'Reilly Branson Funeral Service and Crematory has been dedicated to serving families with the utmost dignity and compassion. The staff at O'Reilly Branson are experts in pre-planning, cremation, and at-need funeral arrangements, and have a long history of supporting your Roncalli Royals. Your wishes are honored to the finest detail, allowing you to celebrate the life and cherished memories of your loved ones. For more information, visit O'ReillyBranson.com. O'Reilly Branson, where our Catholic family serves your Catholic family.
No one cares about your home as much as you do. You deserve to be comfortable and know you're receiving expert care. That's why Peterman is dedicated to service with significance. We provide continuous support and training to our field professionals, helping them be experts in their fields. We listen to you to give you the best possible service so you can feel confident in your home. Next time you need heating, cooling, plumbing, or electrical service, let Peterman handle it.
Since 1970, Piazza Produce has grown from a single truck operation into a trusted, family-owned produce partner, bringing exceptional quality and unmatched service to the food service industry. We deliver the ingredients chefs count on. With refrigerated GPS-tracked trucks covering more than 150 cities across the Midwest, Piazza Produce ensures your kitchen never runs out because service is everything. Piazza Produce, fresh from our family to yours. Visit piazzaproduce.com.
Did you know 80% of Americans don't floss daily, risking gum disease, bad breath, and even tooth loss? At Skip Cheeseman DDS, we believe your dental health is worth protecting, from routine cleanings and wisdom tooth removal to implants and IV sedation. Dr. Cheeseman and his caring team combine experience with comfort, so you can smile with confidence. Call 317-839-2088 or visit Cheeseman.com today. Skip Cheeseman DDS, caring for smiles, caring for you, and a proud supporter of the Roncalli Royals.
Welcome to the O'Reilly Branson Halftime Show on the Roncalli Media Network. O'Reilly Branson Funeral Home, where our Catholic family serves your Catholic family.
You see the scoreboard there? It's our Marion scoreboard, 11-0 with the Roncalli Royals. This is the O'Reilly Branson Halftime Show. Thanks for joining us. My name is Nathaniel Finch with A.J. Ablog, O'Reilly Branson Funeral Home. Family-owned since the early 70s, dedicated to serving you with the utmost dignity and compassion. Celebrate the life and cherished memories of your loved ones with O'ReillyBranson.com. A very strong first half for the Roncalli Royals. We talked about how their season has kind of completely flipped backwards after starting 1-4 this girls team for Roncalli. Now they've won 4 of their last 5, looking to make it 5 of their last 6, playing their best lacrosse at the right time, and today no exception with that 11-0 score. Your goal scorers today, 3 girls with a pair. Micaiah Pearson, Mariana Hauser, and Camden Timberlake. By the way, it was Timberlake who got the scoring onslaught started. And then a handful of other girls who have a goal as well. This really spreading the wealth today. Kaylin Quinlan has one. Cortland Marsh as well. Ella Holtz, a goal and a couple of assists. Riley Marsh has a goal, and so does Haley Engel. Those are your halftime statistics. Pretty incredible stuff here for the Royals when we come back. Well, actually, we're about ready to get started as these girls out onto the field. Ready to roll here at Bob Tolley Field, Roncalli Stadium. As the sun starts to set, beautiful night here on the south side. Ready to get half number 2 underway, and Roncalli will now have the benefit of a running clock, and will certainly have the benefit of playing some great lacrosse heading toward the end of the season. Of course, tomorrow we'll play Brebeuf here at home. Was supposed to be a game played last week, and the rain had a different idea, so tonight may be senior night, but the seniors still have one more opportunity in front of the home crowd to be sent off in proper fashion. Fighting for this one off of the draw, and Roncalli wins it. That's Caitlin Quinlan. As A.J. Ablog, my analyst, said earlier, a big key, and we'll continue it here into the second half, brought to you by Kids Abilities, is just continue to put some goals up. You want the biggest goal differential as you can. That's a tiebreaker into getting into postseason play or not. Here's a great opportunity inside the goal. Look at that dish, and it's in. Royals score again. Ella Holtz with her second. And Kerrigan Mahoney gets the assist. 12-0 Royals. And to my point, your keys to the second half. Continue to score, score, and score. You want as many goals as you can. You want your girls to see as many looks at the back of the net as possible, and that is certainly what happened there. Take another look at this Ella Holtz goal. Right in front and just dishes it underhand. That was beautiful. That's now how the Royals have a 12-0 advantage. Winning the draw, Riley Marsh. She'll now take off. Running like a freight train. Tries to pass ahead. Too far ahead, and it rolls. Boy, a dangerous ball there, but Lamb kicks it away. Whistle blown. Lamb gets to keep it. Ball's loose, now scoop back up. Boy, a tough spot there for Lamb to be in, but she gets to keep it up. Just past the 2-minute mark of half number 2. North Central on the run. Trying to clear here. It's been tough going here. This Roncalli defense has been fantastic. The ride has been unstoppable. Gianna Pierman was the one who picked up that ground ball and took off running, but it's stolen back. Roncalli on offense. What is in store here? With it is Cortland Marsh. She has a goal already. She'll go up top. Launch one, goal side, and it goes wide. Madison Lamb, the sophomore goalie, getting some encouragement from the sideline. 3 minutes into half number 2. Here come the Braves. I beg your pardon, the Panthers. Brebeuf took on Roncalli boys lacrosse ahead of this one. And now it's the Panthers of North Central who come into this one at 2-8. Started 0-6, then won a pair of games in a row. But they are Now on a 2-game skid, and barring anything crazy, we'll go to 3 consecutive. Here's the pass. Nice receive. On the run, it is Emmy Mormon. Tries to outrun this Royal defense. At this point, she has. She'll continue to go. Here comes a look. Can North Central score for the first time today? She'll slow things up. Waiting for the right look. Defense applied here well. Though whistle blows. But Buff will scoop it back up. I did it again. North Central will scoop it back up. Somebody tell the announcer who's playing. Orioles lead by a dozen. Here's a shot. Oh, what a save. Nearly went in. Another look, and this one does. To the back of the net, North Central scores. Emmy Mormon, the freshman midfielder, puts it to the back of the net. If at first you don't succeed, try and try again, and that was the case right there. Well done. Did a good job not being content with just watching it miss. You'll see here on this replay, after the initial miss, it's a nice save, and she just picks it back up, turns around and tries it again, and this time successful. The draw at midfield. 5 minutes gone by, running clock, second half. Royals lead by 11. Whistle blown, Brebeuf gets to keep it. And now a chance at some momentum for North Central. Similar colors too. This is not helping me, but you would think I'd know who's playing this game of lacrosse. North Central, the Panthers. All the way up from 82nd Street in Nora. Long drive to the south side. Another whistle blows. The Panthers set to get play resumed on offense. Jocelyn Frelke. A free look, though, from 35 yards out. She'll charge. She'll spin around. Up top she goes, and now she'll give it up. They'll try to run some offense. Sydney Mahaffey, and a whistle blown. Those keys to the second half we told you a little bit earlier on, brought to you by Kids Abilities. No limits, only possibilities. Pediatric occupational speech and feeding therapy for children from birth to 21. Going beyond therapy, unlocking each child's full potential at kidsabilitiesindiana.com. This one high, spiked down. North Central will keep possession. Mahaffey scoops it back up. Back over to Mormon. Mormon triple teamed there up top. Good defense here by the Royals. To the far wing, she'll walk by herself. Now 2X. Darby Garataz with it. Running circles all the way around, nearly a full 360. Jocelyn Frelke. Boy, a lot of possession time here for the Panthers this half. That is good news. There's 5 minutes remaining in quarter number 3. They've looked a lot more confident coming out of the halftime break. Just keeping the ball in possession, and that's going to eventually turn into some more looks and some more shots and then some more goals. 4.5 minutes left, third quarter. 12-1 Roncalli Marion scoreboard. This one sent wide. That will likely be, or can she save it? She does not. Royals will have possession. The Marion University scoreboard become a night at marion.edu. That's just 10 minutes from downtown Indianapolis. Marion, a premier Catholic university committed to excellence in learning, excelling in teaching, research, and scholarly activities. Marion.edu. Four minutes left here. A running clock in the third quarter. Royals with a long clear ahead. They have the length of the field to go and then some. Off goes Lila Dill. She'll drop it at the 50. Scooped back up. Royals keep possession. Here comes Ava Rawl. Spike down and into the goal. Royals score again. Another tough one for Madison Lamb, the goalie, between her legs.
Goal, Lady Royals. Number 8, Ava Rail with the goal.
Ava Rail credited with the goal. So that was just a centering pass that ended up falling right in between the goalkeeper's legs. Take another look. Yeah, honestly, just a missed pass. Didn't go where she intended, and it rolled right in. (13-1) is the lead for Roncalli with 2.5 minutes to go in quarter number 3 on the Marion scoreboard. With AJ Ablog, I'm Nathaniel Finch. Up top, here we go. Kerrigan Mahoney. A look, wide open, in front of the goal, and it's another one. Cortland Marsh joins the double party. She has a pair of goals. 5 different Royals have 2 goals. This is incredible. And now the lead, a baker's dozen for Roncalli. 2 bills left in the third quarter. And Kerrigan Mahoney credited with her second assist of the contest. Here's a look at the replay. Just the pass right up front. Defense lapsed, and it's just one-on-one from 5 feet away. Good luck stopping that. I don't care who you are. Royals playing some make it, take it. Looking to run some offense. Defense a little disoriented here. Roncalli slows things up. It's Haley Engel. The shot. Oh, a foot save. Just barely kicked that one out. The kick save has been a specialty of Madison Lamb, the sophomore goalie, and she shows it off there. Trying to clear it. Can they? Royals tied on the ride. They do get it across the 50 now. 45 seconds remain in quarter number 3. Can North Central notch a goal or 2 before we hit that? They're certainly slowing things down. I'm not sure how aware they are of the clock. 20 seconds. Ten seconds. Here's the pass up front. It is loose. It is stolen away by the Royals. You can chuck this one up in the air and head to quarter number 4. All Roncalli so far. 14-1 is your score as we hit the end of the third quarter. Back in a moment right here on the Roncalli Media Network.
At Vision Quest Eye Care, we want to see what you see. For more than 25 years, we've offered eye exams for the whole family and care for a range of eye diseases and conditions. Pick out your glasses and sunglasses in our stunning new optical shop staffed with friendly faces. Visit us at our Greenwood and Fishers offices and schedule your visit at visionquesteyecare.com. That's visionquesteyecare.com. We want to see what you see.
Are you looking for a company that cares about meeting your financial needs? Werner Financial is the place for you. Our owner, Jason Werner, is a proud Roncalli member of the class of 2005 and has extensive knowledge and experience ensuring your investments are customized to fit your goals. The Werner Financial team is one that works for you and will handle your assets with precision and confidence. Our goal is for you to not only feel secure in your finances, but also to see real growth. Visit wernerfinancial.com to set up your meeting today and get started on your financial future.
Thinking about buying or selling land? Maybe a hunting paradise, some productive farmland, or a cozy home with some elbow room? Then look no further than Bill and Jay Miner, your Whitetail Properties land specialists. These Roncalli alums know West Central and South Central Indiana like the back of their hands. Don't wait. Call Bill and Jay today at 317-446-9500 or at 317-370-2422 or visit their agent profiles at whitetailproperties.com.
Discover the Coin Index in Greenwood. Have you inherited a coin collection you aren't sure what to do with? Are you interested in investing in precious metals? Then the Coin Index is your ultimate destination for coins and precious metals. We buy, sell, and appraise. Located at 857 North Madison Avenue, just south of the Greenwood Park Mall. For expert service and top-notch selection, visit us at coinindex.com. The Coin Index, your trusted partner in coins and precious metals.
Building your vision from concept to creation. At Gemco Constructors, we're your one-stop partner in commercial construction, from mechanical, electrical, and plumbing systems to building automation and post-project service. We deliver projects on time, on budget, and built to last. Innovation, safety, and service. Proud supporter of the Roncalli Royals. Visit wearegemco.com today. Gemco, building your vision. Concept to creation.
A confident smile can change everything, and at Gorman and Bunch Orthodontics, they make that transformation fun, affordable, and easy. Whether it's braces or Invisalign, their expert team helps kids, teens, and adults feel proud of their smile every step of the way. With their convenient Southside location, Dr. Todd Hickman and his team have served our community for over 40 years. Gorman and Bunch Orthodontics, transforming smiles, transforming lives. Proud supporter of Roncalli and Roncalli Athletics.
Harding Porman is a full-service printing and brand communications company. From creative services and strategy to print, signage, digital output, warehousing and fulfillment, mailing, e-commerce, storefronts, and even mobile solutions. They are dedicating to helping their clients get the most out of their brand communication efforts with the quality they can see and results they can be sure of. Get the most out of your brand communications. Certified to be the best, Harding Porman.
It's time for the keys to victory. Brought to you by Kids Abilities. No limits, only possibilities.
Fourth quarter action underway as we are set to wrap this one up in the next 12 minutes. Running clock, Royals with the lead of a baker's dozen. I'm going to let you come up with your own keys to victory here. You can be creative as the Royals have this 14-1 advantage starting the fourth. North Central wins the opening draw of the fourth period and now underway. This one goes wide. They will call it a turnover and Royals will have it. The Marion scoreboard reads 14-1. We sit 40 seconds into the final period. Here's the centering pass, but it goes wide. Running after it, trying to save it from going out of bounds. She cannot rebuff. No, they're going to say that North Central knocked it out, so the Royals keep possession. Panthers and Royals here from Bob Tolley Field as the sun begins to set. The lights come on. Body hits the deck and so do a pair of sticks. They're picked back up. Royals trying to clear. And get back here on offense. Now they do. Here's the run at it. Cortland Marsh looking for a hat trick. One girl stands in her way and she'll give it up. Micaiah Pearson now with it, also looking for a hat trick. Those are two of the 5 girls that have a pair of goals today. And 4 others have one. Whistle blows. Looks like we'll have a free opportunity here for this Roncalli team. 2 minutes into the fourth quarter on that Marion scoreboard. Time for our Royal Roll Call, brought to you by the Kennel at Arbor Lane. Let us know you're watching. We shout you out right here, and it is brought to you by the Kennel at Arbor Lane. You can trust them to take care of your pets while you are away, where pets feel at home, and Royals fans stay connected. And connecting there, it's another one for the Royals. Micaiah Pearson with the hat trick. The first Royal girl to score 3 today, and I would not be surprised if she's not the last. By the way, your first shout out, we heard a handful earlier from AJ Ablog, the analyst of this broadcast. Stepping away for a little bit, but also to Tina Hayes for listening from the moment the stream was started. Big shout out to Ms. Hayes and everything you do for Roncalli and the Roncalli Media Network. And now she's probably upset that I gave her the shout out because she hates that. I'm going to do it anyway. I don't care. Make it, take it. Can Pearson win the draw and then go all the way? She can! 4 goals now for Micaiah Pearson. That is absolutely incredible. The definition of make it, take it. You score, you win the draw, and then you go score again. Here's another look at it. This is incredible stuff. You see Pearson running down on the bottom of your screen. All it takes is one wing. Don't even need the prayer. Beautiful goal there from Pearson, who now has 4 in the contest. Absolutely incredible stuff. This Royals team, AJ, we talked about it, how they were spreading the wealth. Well, now some of these really high-level scorers are finding ways to put them up in bunches. 4 for Pearson.
Yeah, well, you know, when you start spreading the wealth, the defense has to respect the other players, which gives you the opening to find those holes and to quite frankly, go to the net and attack.
I don't think we're going to have a hard time coming up with our business art to science player of the game.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Still plenty of time, though, so we'll reserve the right to change. But well done so far for Micaiah Pearson, and she has now scored the last 2. AJ, you love your make it, take it. That was beautiful. You score, you win the draw, and then you run 50 yards and put it back to the back of the net.
Yeah, I mean, that's just domination lacrosse. Like, that's a statement play, right? Lacrosse is a game of runs, and lacrosse is a game of momentum. That's a great save.
How about that save right there from Gracie Wenzel?
Oh, we got almost a 4 count there. The goalie's got 4 seconds to get out of the crease or to pass the ball. Sometimes we elect to stay in the crease. Sometimes we want to jump back out. Or
sometimes they run all the way to the 50-yard line like we saw early in your contest earlier this afternoon. That was kind of weird.
Yeah, he almost went coast to coast. We like to call that a Pop-Tart. Only some of the greats did it, and also at the same time, you know, when the goalie drops and you have an open net, I mean, we would call a shot like if you turn and you shoot, you have the backup, man. That's a MCLA possession play. Because if you shoot it and you have a guy backing up, it's just a free possession. The ball's on the other side of the field.
How hard is it? And I think I know this answer, but how hard would that 45-yard shot be from midfield?
Depending at the level, depending on who's in front. I mean, the ball was at the 40, same side 40, 45. Difficult enough, but doable. We saw a 75-yard pass. I don't remember who it was from. I want to say it was from Virginia this last week. He shot it from the 10-yard line of the other field. Yeah, it was a 70-yard shot and scored fairly easily. You see that a lot. Like, Burbuff with Coach Tim Clark. They used to run a 10-man ride on us, which essentially is a full-court press. So you pull your goalie out, and everyone marks up. And he did that for me for like 4 years, 5 years. But this is when I was a head coach, right? He had been doing this to Roncalli for about 10. And the week we would play Brebeuf, I had my goalies standing at the end zone trying to do 100-yard shots. Because we get the ball.
No goalie,
yeah, I mean, it's an open goal. Take the shot. You retain possession on that side. And I feel bad for the amount of track players we would just, like, bombard with balls. But I'm like, man, look, I got to get a goal. And on a 10-man ride, a full field shot is a valid opportunity to put the ball in net.
Save from Madison Lamb, then she clears it, whistle blown. They'll keep going here. One shout out in store here. How about Angel Flores today with, typically he's been your Fogo guy, but he played a lot of defense today, and when he scooped up the ball off the turnover and he ran it 90 yards and scored on the first shot, that was incredible. I was going crazy up here.
Yeah, he is a scrappy little mouse. Yeah, he is. Oh!
This one finds the back of the net.
That was a great feed to the crease. We have number 20, Darby Gutierrez, right there on the crease. Catch, release. Roncalli's got to find those. You're ball watching at this point. I understand you might be up by 14, but the game is still going, and you still need to do your job. I'm sorry, but, to a degree, who cares? Get the job done. Stop ball watching.
4 minutes left in this one.
Sorry.
I like that. No,
there might be a little bitterness from my previous game there.
What's the call here as the referee sticks his hands in an X?
Stop the clock. Stop the clock. There's something going on. Something. I don't know. No one moved.
Darby Girataz with that last goal, and they'll work through something here. Now we're ready to get back underway. Inside of 4 minutes left in this contest. What's in store here? Can North Central find a little momentum, a little something to show on film? Or do the Royals continue the domination that we have seen this entire contest?
To go back to your point about Miguel, Angel is, dude, he's scrappy. He finds a way. He finds a way. He finds a way. He's been our face-off guy. He's been running defense. I told him, dude, D-Mitty, but you get the ball and you're fast. You're the fastest guy. You are the fastest guy on the field. And he scurries like a mouse. He really does. Excuse me. And he's scrappy. And that was the epitome. That goal that he had was just picked it up. And it was dude, I felt like, at the beginning of Top Gun, or the dudes on the deck of the aircraft carrier whose arms are, just, you know what I mean? Or I guess Coach Lau, you know what I mean, when he's telling his girls to finish the home run.
Yeah. Round third.
Excuse me, my arm was just going dude, go. They aren't they weren't respecting him. And that's the thing I love about lacrosse is that if you respect me and you play me, I'll dish it to somebody else. If you don't respect me, I'm gonna take it to the rack.
Make it pay.
Yeah, I'm going to punish you for your consequence. Whichever choice you make, I'm going to punish you.
Here comes Mormon. She owns one of the 2 goals scored today by the Panthers.
Check that. All 2. You say 1 or
2? So Mormon had one earlier, and then
she's got both.
Girataz just hit the one a little bit earlier. Number 20.
Oh, my bad.
Well, it's okay when you step away for about a half hour in the middle of the broadcast. You get some grace as to keeping statistics.
Sorry, I had some.
All good. 2 minutes left in this contest. 16-2, up on that Marion scoreboard. AJ, whatever it takes to get you to call these games with me. I love being up here in the booth. We share the production truck all the time. We'll do it tomorrow for volleyball.
Yes, we will.
But getting to share some headsets with you, always fun. Look at that goal.
Goodness.
Kaylin Quinlan with a pair.
You talk about respect. If you have the replay, I want to see that replay. Kaylin had no one down Main Street. But if you we talk about respect, right? So as Kaylin's running down the field, you see that. And then you see, I can't tell what number that is, just to her left, right? That defender is respecting the left player, right? Knowing that you could dump it off. And if you don't respect me, okay, I'm going to take it to the hoop. I'm going to take it. I'm going to put it in the net. Play me. My favorite chirp of all time in lacrosse is when you score and you look at the defender and you said, you should have slid. You should have done your job. You should have slid, dude. Why didn't you slide? You should have slid to me.
Here's my question to you. The girl in question you just mentioned was Sylvia Mahaffey. She is an attacker, so is that something where she's out of position or not used to having to defend backwards like that?
Yeah, just looking at it there, if you're an attacker more or less, and you're trying to split 2, we might have an unforced turnover.
Yeah,
that's a freebie. You're trying to split 2. That you got to make those decisions. Quite frankly, that's all it is. I'm forcing you to make a decision. You got to make a choice. And so for her, she thought that the other throw was going to be there. You always want to protect the immediate threat first. and then, play inside out. I don't think that left wing attacker was much of a threat. There's not a whole lot she could have done from that wing. I would have played the middle, forced the pass, because you see there, Roncalli just made an unforced turnover. Why couldn't have that happened earlier?
Yeah.
If anything, they would have made the pass. Okay, she caught it, and then you retain possession.
10 seconds remain here. The clock comes to a stop in just a matter of moments. And it does there. It's final today from Roncalli. The Royals with a standing ovation on senior night. Roncalli celebrates the final tonight 17-2. The Royals with a win over North Central. And we will now head to the Piazza Produce postgame show. AJ and I break this down after this on the Roncalli Media Network.
Score big for Roncalli every time you swipe with Indiana Members Credit Union. When you use your IMCU Royals debit card for everyday purchases, you're helping fund Roncalli High School athletics with every signature-based transaction. Get your Roncalli Royals debit card free with your free IMCU checking account. Stop by your Southside branch at 5047 Madison Avenue or any IMCU branch near you, or sign up online at imcu.com. Swipe, support, repeat. Go Royals! When it comes to physical therapy, you have the freedom to choose your provider. At Indiana Physical Therapy, our experienced therapists will work with you to create a personalized treatment plan tailored to your needs. Whether you're recovering from injury, managing a chronic condition, or looking to improve your sports performance, we've got you covered. Take control of your health and schedule your appointment today at indianapt.com or call us at 317-449-2333.
Since 1947, Indianapolis Fruit has been delivering the freshest fruits, vegetables, and flowers to Midwestern retailers, bringing quality and trust to every produce aisle. With over 170 refrigerated trucks, a premium supply chain, and more than 3,000 SKUs, including organic, ethnic, artisan, and gourmet grab-and-go options. We provide a full-service experience from farm to market. Indianapolis Fruit. Produce a fresh experience.
Whether you're heading out of town or just need trusted care for your pets, look no further than the Kennel at Arbor Lane. With spacious indoor and outdoor accommodations, a caring staff, and a commitment to treating every dog like family, the Kennel at Arbor Lane is where pets feel right at home. From short stays to extended boarding, your four-legged friends will be safe, happy, and loved. Give yourself peace of mind and your pets the care they deserve. The Kennel at Arbor Lane, a proud supporter of Roncalli Athletics. Visit thekennelatarbor.com to learn.
Tonight, our Royals played as a team, but one athlete clearly gave us a sign of greatness. And who better to help spotlight this standout performance than Business Art Designs, the experts in making big moments impossible to miss. With over 35 years of experience, they know how to make excellence stand out. From temporary signs to lasting displays, they bring every message to life. Congrats to this week's Roncalli Royals Player of the Game.
Welcome back to Bob Tolley Field. The final tonight, it's the Piazza Produce postgame show with AJ Ablog. I'm Nathaniel Finch. Roncalli 17-2 winners in girls lacrosse. And AJ, I'm going to ask you what your impressions were, but it's hard not to just say everything because this team was dominant today.
Yeah, I would have liked to see a lot more control, offensive possessions. Like I said in my keys earlier, you're going to go into the postseason. Let's not just run up the score. You can, but earn it. Let's earn the plays. Let's earn the goals. Let's not just go and take it and blah 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 blah. Because that gives you a false sense of confidence going in the into play in the sectionals, where you're going to play good teams and you're going to have your offense work in their sets and draw the slides and do the things that your offense is built to do to be able to win the games that matter.
Coach, your shirt says Roncalli Lacrosse, and it says selfless, we, not me. It doesn't say boys lacrosse, it says Roncalli Lacrosse. I think today the Roncalli Lacrosse team showed that.
Yes. You had how many? You had multiple different goal scorers. You had, at least, 6 or 7?
9 different goal scorers.
You had 9 different goal scorers, which, is massive, right? It's senior night, under the lights. Of course, you want that fun. Of course, you want to win by 15. And to have 9 different people put the back, that's a memorable night. That's yes, you definitely need that. maybe I'm just more of an intense coach than others. Either way, great win. You find the net, your confidence showed. Absolutely.
Business Art Designs player of the game, pretty simple today, right? When you score 4 goals,
absolutely,
you win our player of the game.
Absolutely, a hat trick +1.
That would be Micaiah Pearson, the senior, who's just been a star this season. So now this team plays Brebeuf tomorrow, the makeup game from last week. How does the postseason look? How does that work at this level of lacrosse?
Yeah, so lacrosse for boys is very different than it is for girls. The girls will actually have sectionals. The girls sectional, Brebeuf is not in our sectional. So this is just a conference game, and that's always big. Conference is always big, right? We talked about that in our game, in our preseason interview. The girls, they'll play their sectional, right, just like any other ISHA sport.
Cool.
Boys, it's the top 12 in your division will make it to a tournament, and then you play a tournament style that way.
Do they seed it 1 through 12?
Yes. Yeah, so we have a website called Lax Numbers that has actual math and ratings and like your score differential and all those things, and gives you a power ranking, and then that'll give you rankings within not only the state. And that does account for your out-of-state opponents and stuff like that. It's very different than the girls' game. So the girls got sectionals. They need to be focusing on that, and that'll be big.
Well, one more tune-up for them. That will be tomorrow night. Come out and watch them if you want. That is tomorrow night against Brebeuf. Today, winners against North Central. This is the Piazza Produce postgame show, family-owned and trusted in Indianapolis since 1970. Piazza, a leading distributor of the freshest produce, specialty items, proteins, and more, delivering exceptional quality across the Midwest. Piazza Produce, unmatched service and freshness you can count on after every single game. Our Business Art Designs player of the game is Micaiah Pearson. On senior night, the Royals win by 15. A big thank you to the rest of our sponsors you have not yet heard from. That is the Coin Index, Gemco Constructors, Gorman & Bunch Orthodontics, Greenwood Vision, Harding Poorman Print and Brand, Indiana Members Credit Union, Indiana Physical Therapy, Werner Financial, and finally a special thank you to Jockish Flowers for your support of Roncalli Athletics over the years. With AJ Ablog, I'm Nathaniel Finch. Our next broadcast tomorrow night, boys volleyball action for you, and we also have a softball game for you on Wednesday, and boys lacrosse for you on Friday. A huge week here at RMN. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, Nathaniel Finch and AJ Ablog on the Roncalli Media Network.
Since 1970, Piazza Produce has grown from a single truck operation into a trusted, family-owned produce partner, bringing exceptional quality and unmatched service to the food service industry. We deliver the ingredients chefs count on. With refrigerated GPS-tracked trucks covering more than 150 cities across the Midwest, Piazza Produce ensures your kitchen never runs out because service is everything. Piazza Produce, fresh from our family to yours. Visit piazzaproduce.com.
Did you know 80% of Americans don't floss daily, risking gum disease, bad breath, and even tooth loss? At Skip Cheeseman DDS, we believe your dental health is worth protecting, from routine cleanings and wisdom tooth removal to implants and IV sedation. Dr. Cheeseman and his caring team combine experience with comfort, so you can smile with confidence. Call 317-839-2088 or visit Cheeseman.com today. Skip Cheeseman DDS, caring for smiles, caring for you, and a proud supporter of the Roncalli Royals.
Are you looking for a company that cares about meeting your financial needs? Werner Financial is the place for you. Our owner, Jason Werner, is a proud Roncalli member of the class of 2005 and has extensive knowledge and experience ensuring your investments are customized to fit your goals. The Werner Financial team is one that works for you and will handle your assets with precision and confidence. Our goal is for you to not only feel secure in your finances, but also to see real growth. Visit wernerfinancial.com to set up your meeting today and get started on your financial future.
Thinking about buying or selling land? Maybe a hunting paradise, some productive farmland, or a cozy home with some elbow room? Then look no further than Bill and Jay Miner, your Whitetail Properties land specialists. These Roncalli alums know West Central and South Central Indiana like the back of their hands. Don't wait. Call Bill and Jay today at 317-446-9500 or at 317-370-2422 or visit their agent profiles at whitetailproperties.com.
It's time for the Piazza Produce postgame show on the Roncalli Media Network. Piazza